limiting factors don't depend on the number of organisms in an area. So for example, weather and natural disasters can limit the size of a population. So if you look over here, this graph is an S-shaped graph. The number of organisms of one species on the y-axis and times on the x-axis. So the population begins to rapidly grow, but then it begins to level off. As the population grows, more organisms are using resources, so growth slows. Then it reaches its carrying capacity. The maximum population size an environment can support is the carrying capacity. If the population goes above that carrying capacity, more organisms are going to die than reproduce. It's going to fall below the carrying capacity. Then it's going to continue to fluctuate due to those limiting factors, such as competition, predation, and disease. So you guys answered that last question wrong on the quiz. A lot of you guys did, and it's.
I told them.
Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. I didn't get it wrong. I got it right.
Competition.
And they did not want to listen to me, Roger.
So those two limiting factors that increase as a population size increases are competition and disease.
There's no competition.
So anyways, you guys just need to know the difference between density dependent and independent. Density dependent depends on the number of organisms. Density independent doesn't depend on the number of organisms. And we'll continue reviewing that next week. So I'm going to give you guys the Nearpod code. We're going to watch a video. Then you guys are going to play a quick game. And we'll continue from there.
No, there's a checkup today. Wait, there's a checkup today in his class?
A checkup today?
Oh my gosh. If AJ made 87, we're chilling.
Right. If AJ made, I just did what you did. I reversed the letters. I said JA. It's the Bella effect. No, it's the Bella effect. No, but they said AJ made an 87. If AJ makes an 87, that means we're gonna do better. Wait, I would love to see you sitting right there, so your eye can be in the sun. Cause I know yours is gonna look good. Oh my God, bro! Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes in this light. You gave me your word. It's not gonna be the same.
We gotta stick together, cuz. Brown eye, blue eyes, people for life.
Yes, cuz.
These colored eyed people.
Yeah, you got like hazily. Did you get a good picture of it? Give me your phone.
Wait, we gotta watch that. Is it that same video from yesterday?
No, it's a different video.
Wait, sit there. I'm zooming in to get the eyes. Wait, go back.
Oh, this one.
Look at me. I had to zoom in on those eyes.
Oh my goodness, why?
There's another.
Oh my goodness, why did you let it look like
Let me see.
that?
Look at her eyes. It's so obvious. But look at them. They're so pretty. Where's the other way? Her eyes, bro.
Bro, why did they look
The colored eye gaze.
Alright, is everyone in?
It's like shutting it down. So wait. But how are you not in? Oh, sorry. My lips feel chapped.
Oh, we're playing like cards.
This is match. I don't know how to do this.
Alright, did you guys do this right here? Yesterday?
Yes.
It took me 7 tries.
No, this one. No, stop. There. Oh, I did this one quicker than yesterday. Yesterday I did it in 9 tries. I did it in 7 today. Yes.
It's a way. Yeah, it's a way.
Look at Isabella. Look at she's doing it even bro. Look at this, guys. Good in the sun, guys. Do my eyes look good in the sun?
I can't see.
Mine are gonna be like a lot like yours in the sun.
It's dark. It's dark. It's tap on it.
I'm gonna watch Riverside Green.
Yours are like an ocean, bro. You know what Mama talks about a lot? She's like, Eli's got such great eyes.
Oh my god.
Bro, she wants to be with Eli so bad.
But you're with Ian, so Ian's better because he's not short like Eli. Yeah. I remember the first time I noticed his eyes.
When I had like first day, like birthday got
So guys, what did you guys get for limiting factors?
Because both my parents' eyes are
You
hazel.
guys want to look at the board?
And then you
read
get
it all?
I'm like, me and my cousin, every two people in my whole family have black eyes. Everyone has like either hazel or black.
My whole family has dark eyes like mine, except for my adopted cousin who has blue eyes. I just cracked my toe. I'm sure y'all know that.
limiting factors.
Yours are like a darker version of Isabel.
Limiting factors of biotic or abiotic factor that prevents the population from growing.
We gotta stick together. Let's stick together.
Density dependent factor
Wait, let me fix the finger.
depends on the number of organisms. The density independent factor does not depend on the number of organisms.
Cooper's just gonna start like hitting her head against the wall because of me. It's like,
Alright, I gotcha.
that Miss Gibson when she did the dungeon thing and she had like her arms spread out.
Cause I'm bigger, better, better. I'm a bad mama, even in my pajamas.
Alright guys, you guys need to watch this video. It's just going to talk about relationships between organisms. Symbiotic relationships. Syn means together, biotic means living.
Yeah.
So living organisms together. Relationships.
Guys, I'm still like flabbergasted by my score. A perfect score is 1,500. That means I'm only 500 away from a perfect score. Y'all are further behind.
And here.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you interested
It's a we all know what color your hair is. But no, this is a mystery.
I really did not like
It's a trick question. There is no right answer.
Just sandboxes. See, as a little kid, I'd play with something, then I'd kind of forget about it, and then rediscover it, and it'd be all new again. This is what happened with my sandbox. Except, when I rediscovered it, the sand had all these tiny holes in it. My dad was with me and exclaimed, "Well, look at that, your sandbox is full of antlions." Perhaps my dad should not have assumed that I knew what antlions were. I eventually figured out what they were later on, and it makes sense now because my father really loves insects. Antlions are insects. In their adult form, they sort of look, in my personal opinion, like a less cool version of a dragonfly. They are not a dragonfly. But in their larva stage, they look, well, not like many things I can compare it to. They have these mandibles and they make these sand pit traps. And then they wait with their mandibles just showing above the surface. When an ant or other small insect walks over their sand pit, they drag it in. They pull the ant underground, biting it and injecting it with enzymes to digest it in order to consume the ant's juices. I also have learned by watching them that they toss sand at their ant victim too if they need help subduing it before they drag them under.
Open your eye more.
Thankfully,
You're just
antlions
like
are small. In fact, doodlebug is evidently another name for
look
these
more.
things. I'm not exactly sure how you go from antlion to doodlebug,
Hair,
but okay.
the shadow of
It's
your
all
hair.
relative. They're bad news for an ant because the antlion is a predator of the ant. The ant is their prey. That's an ecological relationship right there.
Eyeball.
And that's what we're going to talk about, ecological relationships. Typically, if we were to graph the predator and prey populations in our example, when the population of ants in this confined area increase,
Look at that.
it is
It's
likely
fire.
that the ant
I'm
lions,
jealous.
which are the predators, also will increase over time because they have more food to eat. However, if the ant lions
It
increase
matches
too
your
much,
hair.
there won't be enough ants, which are the prey, to feed on. So the ant lions will decrease. You can see that relationship in this predator and prey graph. In most ecosystems, predator and prey graphs go up and down frequently. It cycles. Also, just because this antlion is a predator doesn't mean that this is the only role it plays. An antlion can get eaten by a bird. Now the antlion has just become the bird's prey. Competition is also another relationship to consider. Antlions are consumers, which means they have to eat
You already
other
know where
things.
this is going.
They can't make their own food. They have to compete with other antlions for this food too. This food being their prey, the ants. This example shows competition for a limiting biotic factor. And they're not just competing with other antlions for this biotic factor. They may have to compete with completely different species in the area that are also predators of ants too. For example, jumping spiders like ants. You know, it's not just consumers that compete. Producers, like this plant, make their own food, but that does not mean they don't have to deal with competition. For example, this plant here is competing for this limiting abiotic factor, light. Symbiotic relationships are specific types of relationships where different species live together. Parasitism is an example of a symbiotic relationship where one organism benefits
I just
and
realized this
the
is
other
all
is
sideways because I
An
started
example?
it straight up.
Well, you know, I love
So now
dogs.
it's all gonna be
Petunia is a
sideways.
cat person. When my family took in our rescue dog, she was 4 months old at the time. We learned from the vet that she would need to be treated for fleas and hookworms. We were able to give her medicine to treat these parasites. A good thing because these parasites can hurt the dog by feeding on their blood. A parasite is an organism that gets its nutrients from another organism and causes harm to its host. They can live inside or on their host. Mutualism is an example of
Is
a
this the
symbiotic
picture
relationship
that the
where
story was
both
talking about
organisms
earlier?
involve benefit. You really need to look up a video about
Picture the
acacia
story we're
ants and
talking
acacia
about that
trees
woman
because
took?
This is a fascinating example. See, some species of acacia trees form these hollow thorns which provide housing to acacia ants. Some species even provide a nectar or food for these ants. So what does this tree get in return? Protection. I'd hate to be a type
Or
of
needs
consumer that
protection.
eats acacia trees because if it has acacia ants,
I need
the ants will
protection.
come out of the thorns and attack the consumer. They'll even destroy plants that try to grow close to the acacia tree so the ants can eliminate the tree's competition. Nice mutual relationship between the acacia tree and the acacia ant. The last symbiotic relationship we'll mention is commensalism. This one is interesting because in this relationship, one organism benefits, and the other is neither helped nor harmed. It has a
Every time you
neutral
look over, I
effect.
just see your
Some
outfit.
species of barnacles and whales are
There's
great
like covering
examples.
it.
Many barnacle species can
Was
attach
that
themselves
Richard?
to moving things, like a boat or a whale. On a free whale ride, the barnacles get a lot of access to food since they are filter feeders, and the whale may travel to nutrient-rich waters. In this particular example, the barnacles benefit, but neither help nor harm the whale, so this would be commensalism. But I do like to remind my students that sometimes there's more to the story where the relationship labeled as commensalism. And sometimes what we thought was a completely neutral effect may not always be in every case. So why do all these relationships matter anyway? Well, one reason is that these interactions can make significant impacts on populations of different species living together. That means if the population of a certain species is threatened by human activity, for example, it can affect more than just that one species. Scientists continue to learn about new ecological relationships all the time. Well, that's it for the New Sisters, and we remind you to stay curious.
Bro, what is this SpongeBob I'm using?
Bella, you know who that reminds me of?
Her name's JP.
Wait, she was here. I know, she's at home.
Guys, I went down this hole.
I accidentally clicked off in your pod, guys. I haven't played this since fifth grade. Hold on, guys. I accidentally got off in your pod. I remember playing this in 5th grade all the time. Oh my god, I used to love this. My 5th grade teacher made us play this every day. That's literally you. That one's me, the one beside the panda, the llama.
Yeah, so same.
Hurry up, this is slow. Guys, hurry up.
Mr. A. I want a big boy turtle.
You just changed your character. Hold it.
Hold in.
How'd you get a big boy turtle?
Hold in. There's an arrow on the side.
Do you not remember this from 5th grade?
Oh.
The voice
It's
back.
stupid. Long.
She used to make us play this like every day.
I don't know.
It's such a game. Give me your word. Don't worry about her.
Imagine not going to Northwest.
For real, y'all missed out.
Imagine
Grassy Pond was a lot better.
Imagine not being that going to Northwest. Though.
Northwest sucks. It's just a rip-off of our school. Predation. What?
Oh, join game? I have to actually join the game?
Oh, I didn't listen. Anyways. Yeah, I love her. Wait, he has the answer.
I love how the tape is there to keep the key in place, but if you take the tape off, it just
Wait,
takes
his
the key
answer
with
is
it.
showing up there. It was showing up there.
Shelby. I mean, Jenny. I mix y'all two up so bad. I don't know.
I don't know any.
Waiting for other players.
Guys, what is going on with my hair? What is this? What is this? Yes. Miss Blonde made us play this every day. I hated it.
Stevenson.
She's a black woman.
Imagine knowing Mr. Crawl. Or who else did you have? We had a
Yes.
Miss Bridges.
Ours was better.
That was better.
She's now a vice principal.
No, I loved our Miss Bridges. She was the art teacher.
Our Miss Bridges was our first grade teacher. And then she became our principal.
Now she's our vice principal.
Imagine not knowing Miss McCall.
Oh, y'all's old principal from Northwest is at my elementary school now. Y'all's old principal from Northwest is
Kathy Phillips?
Phillips, yeah. She's our principal now because ours had to leave. She's just for this year though. Yeah, Mr. Atkins went to Northwest, but but the principal that was at Northwest is at Grassy Pond now.
Grandma is higher.
Hey guys, I didn't make. Wait, there was only 4 questions. Hey, what place did I come in? Wait, what place did I come in? I don't think I got a single question right. I don't think I got any of them right. Scroll, I want to see where I am.